Hey, what's up, guys? We got another UFC video today. So this is gonna be a review on the UFC 196 fight card. I'm pretty excited, pretty happy that my boy Nate Diaz, got that win. I know a lot of you guys counted him out, and yeah, I'm a big Diaz fan. And man, it was crazy when the fight was going on. I was all excited, yelling and whatnot. With my boys, my brothers. Man, it was great, great fight, fun fight. Yeah, that shit was crazy, guys. But yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about that fight later. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I already gave you guys my picks before, and this time I ended up getting 8 out of 12 picks. So I'm gonna go ahead and start, with the first fight. So first fight here, Ishihara here, pretty much was outstriking Julian. Second round he was able to get a knockout. First round I saw him dominating, landing a lot of shots, but it was a pretty decent round. You see Julian here got a takedown. And yeah, Rosa was originally my pick, but at the last minute I changed it, and I also made a video on that so you guys could see that I did change it, that I ain't just bullshitting. On the last the video for the main card review, I also said, oh yeah, I'm changing my pick, so in case you guys want to say I didn't get this pick right. But yeah, I changed it to Ishihara. Why? Because Rosa is very easily hit. With all that reach, still gets hit a lot. All the height, none of that helped him. So yeah, Ishihara, like I was saying, has the power and the speed, and yeah, he was able to connect with those punches, and he was able to finish him. And yeah, I was able to get a win there. So that's good. All I gotta say about that fight. Next fight, Salas. Yeah, pretty much went as I expected. Salgado, as I was saying on my prediction, good grappler, so I knew if Salas would try to take him down, Salgado would either finish him on the ground or possibly even TKO him on the feet because of Salas' chin. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened here. Salas got to the ground, and yeah, Salgado was here able to get a submission win. I didn't expect it to be in the first round, but I think I said first or second, but yeah, Salgado here got that win. Good win for him. We'll go to the next fight. Diego Sanchez versus Miller. This is a pretty cool little fight. Both these guys equally matched. Don't be fooled by a significant strike. Sanchez did actually win this fight, guys. 29-28. That's exactly how I saw it. Yeah, I thought Sanchez won the fight. I think it was rounds 1 and 3 that he won. I think, I'm not too sure, since I watched this fight earlier in the day, and right now it's pretty late right now. But yeah, he was able to get takedowns, and yeah, Sanchez is really good on the, with top control, really good on the ground. And yeah, a lot of people were going for Miller because a lot of people were counting out Sanchez. But as I said in my prediction video, I went for the underdog here. I was like, I thought maybe Sanchez win by split decision, but yeah, and he actually won this fight legit. So good win for Sanchez. So as you can see, so far I'm undefeated in the fight past prelims. I got all wins. Now we go to this fight. This fight let me down. Both these guys grapplers. I think I did give Elkins a small chance, but Skelly here was my pick. Yeah, Skelly did not look, good at all. Look at all the significant strikes Elkins landed. That guy landed a lot of volume. As I expected, I knew he had a lot of volume, but I didn't think he would be able to take it to the ground that easily. I thought Skelly would be way more better with his takedown defense. Yeah, but pretty much let me down. He did okay in the first round, but the next 2 rounds he got his ass whooped pretty much. So this guy, snapped my streak right here right away, so I lost that pick. Anyways, it wasn't too much of an exciting fight. Just Elkins beating him up on the floor, ground and pound. And yeah, good win for Elkins. All I gotta say about that fight. All right, this fight I was missing a little bit of that first round from this fight. Apparently Marcelo was just kind of clinching against Miranda against the cage that whole first round, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what's happening here? Miranda should have starched him already. And sure enough, second round. We go here to the stats. You see all those significant strikes. Yeah, Miranda was able to rock him, and yeah, pretty much finish him as I expected. So another good win there for me there, and also good win for Miranda there, able to get that win. All right, so then we go here to this fight. This guy let me down again, Erick Silva. Yeah, so I picked him. Obviously, I thought with his recent training at King's MMA, he would do a lot better, but yeah, that didn't work out for him. This guy still, he's inconsistent. It's just this guy chokes. I don't know what's up with this guy. But anyways, yeah, he got caught throwing a kick. Taleb pretty much knocked him out, and yeah, it was a good win for Taleb here, but yeah, I got a loss here so far. So far out of 6 fights, 4 out of 6, so that's not even that bad. But yeah, good fight for Taleb though. Showcase that striking. Alright, so on this fight, I'm pretty sure I picked Thatch, but I mean, maybe I did say Ishihara might get a win here. Anyways, Ishihara, I picked him as an underdog pick on DraftKings. I had him on a lineup. If you guys saw my video, I do have him, have that video uploaded where you can see that lineup. That lineup won some money. Anyways, I think I picked Thatch. I thought maybe they would be banging more. Anyways, CR pretty much, once he found Thatch's weakness was on the ground, he pursued the takedown, and yeah, smashed him on the ground, and yeah, as you can see here, CR was able to get a submission, and Thatch he just really gives up on the ground, guys. This guy's grappling is not good at all. He's lost 3 straight now in the UFC. They might just get rid of him now. They might cut him. It sucks because he is a good striker, but his ground game just needs so much work. This guy is not known for his ground game. I hear CR, not known for ground game, known for being a brawler and having power. And once that didn't work, he took it to the ground where he had a lot of success. So you can see right there, 3 takedowns, 3 out of 3. So yeah, Thatch needs to work on his takedown defense and his grappling. But yeah, I lost this pick also. So far right there, I'm what, 4 out of 7. A good fight for CR though. Looked pretty good for not fighting in like 2 years and something, 2 years and a couple months. All right, now we move on to the main card. All right, so this pick, I picked Nunez. I thought she would get a finish. She didn't. I wasn't really too impressed with her. I don't know what happened. I thought I would see way more explosiveness. I mean, she really dominated that second round, but still, I don't know, the third round she just didn't do anything at all. If we look at the stats, wow, look at that. 3 significant strikes landed in that round, and all the takedown attempts, she was really going for the takedowns. Like, she was desperately going for the takedowns a lot. Valentina was not able to get the win. I thought this fight was going to be a little bit more closer, but I guess they gave the second round a 10-8 round, as you can see right here by the stats. Because Nunez had that top control and, just beating up Valentina on the ground. I thought maybe she was going to finish her, but she didn't get the finish. But anyways, I got a win here too on DraftKings. But yeah, it was a good win for Nunez though. I don't know if she's going to go for the title yet. Maybe she'll fight Holm now that Holm lost. But yeah, got a win here. Alright, next fight, Anderson Lawler. Another fight that went to decision. So we look at the stats here. Pretty much Anderson outworking Lawler. Lawler landed some good shots. His striking looked pretty decent to me, I would say. The third round, Anderson landed a takedown, which really just took control of the fight. And yeah, he was able to get the win pretty much with that takedown. I thought this fight was a lot closer than the scorecards say, but you know what, win's a win. Anderson got the win as I predicted. I said he would probably win by decision. And yeah, happy to get another win there. Next fight on the main card, Valentina against Latifi. Now both these guys did not look impressive at all. Look at the strikes, only 30. This guy landed only 23. That's really bad right here. Latifi only 3 takedowns out of 12, 25%. That's pretty bad. Also, for him being such a strong wrestler, strong guy, good wrestler, and he wasn't able to really get him down that often. I mean, Valentina is a pretty tall guy, so there is that to think about. But yeah, I thought Latifi would have just knocked him out really fast, but he didn't. I thought this fight was going to be a finish, but it didn't end up going like that. But yeah, I guess a win's a win. Latifi here, yeah, I had him winning pretty much the fight. The rounds were really close in the strikes though. 30-27 all around. Yeah, I guess sure, why not. Anyways, got a win on this one too, guys. Alright, now we move on to the co-main event. Now, to be honest, guys, the main card was not that good except for these 2 fights. These 3 fights were really bad. The Valentina fight, the Anderson, and the Nunez fight. They were not, what I was expecting, Especially the Nunez fight. I expected a lot more. Anyways, so co-main event. Pretty much, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video right here. So, because my tapes are about to run out because it's about to be 10 minutes. So let me just go ahead and stop this real quick. And, I'll talk about the fight right now in detail. Alright, guys? Okay, guys, I'm back. So let's talk about the fight. So Holm, miesha Tate. So you can see the strikes. Holm was winning the fight. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through the rounds. So first round, let's go ahead and go on the stats here so you guys can see a better view. And pretty much, Tate could not get Holm to the ground, so Holm was just using the footwork. What she was doing pretty much in the round fight, keeping distance, counter striking and whatnot. Pretty much normal Holly Holm round. Next round, this is where it started getting really interesting because Tate was able to she was able to time a really good takedown, and she took Holm down, and she was just dominating on the ground, guys. She had a submission attempt. I thought she was about to finish Holly. Yeah, Holly did not look good on the ground, guys. Tate was just all over her. Tate has really good top control, guys. That's something you guys gotta know about Tate. Really good on the ground, especially on top. So she landed some good strikes. You can see by the stats here. And yeah, it was a really good round for Tate. I think they were saying it was a 10-8 round also. Now we go to the third round. Now it goes back to normal. So this third round, pretty much the same as first round, guys. Tate wasn't able to get her takedowns in this time. Excuse me. And yeah, Holly Holm pretty much outpointing her. You can see her here outworking her with the counter striking pretty much. Tate tried to land 2 takedowns. They failed. Next round, the same thing again. Tate tried to go for 2 more takedowns. I think Holm here was picking up a little bit of the pace, a little bit more strikes landed, but still just outworking her, not trying to finish, just outpointing her guys, outpointing her guys. Just the Greg Jackson, Carlos Condit type of I would say game plan, keeping distance, footwork, landing jabs, counter striking. That's all she was doing. All right. So we go on to the 5th round. As you can see by the strikes, Holly Holm here was winning the 5th round also. So far, I only gave Tate the 2nd round, which I would say they were saying it was a 10-8 round, and I would probably agree with that. She almost finished her. So Holm here had 3 rounds. Tate had 1. We're in the 5th round. Holm's still winning, the fight. And Tate, and I don't really know what happened. It looks like Holm just did like a kick or something, and anyways, Tate was just clinged onto her back, like she got on her back right away, and it was like a takedown attempt, right? So she got the back, and Holm here did not see it coming, and she was able to get the ground. She got to the ground with her. Tate was really locked in there on the ground. Holm was working her way up, and she was getting up, and then she got to the cage. And then this is when Tate was sinking in that choke, guys. She was sinking in that choke, and Holm was trying to fight out of it. And the way she tried to do it was she tried to slam Tate on the ground, like try to get her off her, and try to shake her off. But it looks like it actually made it even more tighter. And once I saw that, I was like, oh fuck, like Tate's got this already, guys. Tate's gonna have it. And yeah, it was crazy, guys. We watched that shit. Oh man, that shit is crazy, man. It was exciting as fuck. It was good to see Tate get that win, guys. She choked Holly Holm unconscious. She passed out. She didn't tap. And yeah, Tate here got the submission win. And this is a fight where she was pretty much losing. This is her only chance to win. She was losing already like the whole 5th round until that moment. I guess it's right here. It was 1 minute and 29 seconds left in that round. But yeah, I mean, this fight was Holly's fight to win, guys. She was already about to win. Tate here just capitalized on when Holm just left that opportunity, and Tate took advantage, got that win. It was pretty nice. It's good to see her getting the win finally, getting that belt. So that was a good feeling, even though I picked Holm to win, and Holm was about to win here, guys. But Tate, very tough, durable, finds ways to win, guys. You can never really count her out. So yeah, she was able to get the win, guys. Yeah, it was a really fun fight, though. It was a really fun fight, especially the finish. 2nd round, Tate made it exciting, especially when she almost had the choke, and then the 5th round, obviously, when she was able to choke her out. So Holm's still a great fighter. She just needs to work a little bit more on the ground game. She was saying she knew the mistake she made. She should have been fighting the hands and whatnot. But yeah, Tate capitalized. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Maybe Tate against Ronda. Maybe a rematch. You never even know. Maybe Amanda Nunez fights Tate. We'll have to see. But yeah, it was a good fight, guys. I got this pick wrong, but I don't mind getting this pick wrong, even though I could have made more money. But yeah, it was nice to see Tate get the win, guys. I should have threw her in on one of my lineups, but yeah, I was just a really last minute thing when I was doing one of my lineups for the main card one for DraftKings, and yeah, I wasn't able to get it in. Well, I mean, I was able to get it in, but I was actually counting her out a little bit. I was thinking about it, but I was like, nah, I went with another one of these underdogs. It was actually Valentina that let me down anyway. But anyways, guys, go on to the main event. You know, I got 5 minutes left on my tape. Let me try to wrap this up. So it only lasted 2 rounds. McGregor doing really good in the first round. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. Look at the nice and significant strikes landed. So they were throwing a lot of significant strikes. The accuracy from Conor, actually, that's really not that good, 37%. I thought he would land a lot more. But, you know, Diaz, good boxer, as we talked about. I'm a big fan of him. But, yeah, he's a good boxer. He has reach, so I can see why Conor was missing some of those strikes. Yeah, but Conor started off really good. I'd say he won the first round. He was catching Diaz with a lot of left hands. You know, Diaz was just eating him, man. This guy has the granite chin. That's what I'm saying about Diaz. He's so durable. You know, that's what I was saying. I didn't think McGregor could probably knock him out. You know, I was like, man, you know, I don't think he could be able to knock him out. But I mean, sometimes, you know, anybody could get knocked out, right? But you know, I didn't see it happening. But anyways, Diaz was holding his own also, as you can see by the strikes. He wasn't doing too bad. But yeah, I would say Conor won the round. You know, so let's go ahead and go on to the second round. So this is when the fight starts changing, right? So McGregor's still doing good, and he let his guard off for a second, I guess. Anyways, Diaz was able to capitalize. Diaz started looking really good in the second half of the second round. Like, he just started like landing jabs and started getting a lot more comfortable, landing more combos, right? So he was able to catch Conor with a 1-2 combination, which rocked Conor. You know, he stumbled and whatnot, and then, you know, Diaz started just pouring it on, guys. He just kept coming after that. He had the confidence after that. He was, you know, Stockton slapping Conor a lot in the round. Yeah, Diaz was really confident after that. After landing that 1-2, guys, that's when I was like, oh fuck, like Diaz is gonna knock him out. You know, Diaz is gonna finish him, because Conor got hurt, and you know, Diaz is not known for his power, but you know, he is a boxer, throws a lot of volume, and you know, if you eat a lot of those punches, you know, especially clean to the chin, you know, obviously you're gonna get hurt. So Diaz started just peppering him, just kept on, you know, beating him up right there on the feet. Once he saw he was hurt, he kept on smashing him, and then he got him against the cage, where Diaz landed one knee, and then he started just pummeling Conor on the cage, you know, just clinch striking him a lot in the head. You know, Conor still looked hurt, like he looked like he was in trouble. Then they separated, and you know, Conor threw a couple strikes, you know, tried to get Diaz to back off, but you know, Diaz, man, this guy, he sensed the kill. You know, he sensed that McGregor here was gassing, you know, was getting weaker. Like, he felt like he had the finish already. So he kept on pressing forward. Yeah, McGregor did land a couple shots on Diaz, even though he was still hurt, but you know, Diaz is just walking through, guys. This guy was not getting hurt by anything. So he just kept on stalking him. Diaz landed some more 1-2s, you know, landing good combos, good boxing. And eventually Conor here got, I guess, really hurt, and you know, he was like, oh man, I don't know what to do. You know, he was getting beat up. And he became a wrestler, guys. So he panicked, became a wrestler, went for a takedown. Right away, Diaz tried to set up a guillotine. Conor finds his way out of that, and then somehow Diaz Conor finds his way on his back. You know, he gets down on his back, he lays down flat, and Diaz, you know, mounts him. And this guy starts, you know, landing some good ground and pound for a couple seconds there. Diaz landed really good ground and pound, guys. You know, I could see those shots. They hurt Conor right away. And Conor, you know, tries to turn, giving up his back pretty much, guys. And that's when, you know, this shit was finished. He had him pummeled, you know, on the ground. He was hurt. Gave up his back. And Diaz sinks in that rear naked choke, guys. Sinks in that choke. Conor, you know, didn't have too much heart there. You know, he tapped right away. You know, this guy is not like that collie, you know, that went out. You know, he tapped pretty right away. It wasn't even that deep when he had it. You know, he was about to lock it in, about to get it really deep, but this guy tapped like a second or two before Diaz actually really tightened it up. But yeah, Conor tapped really quick, and oh man, this shit was exciting as fuck. We were like, oh fuck, you know, it was hella exciting, guys. If you guys watched the fight, you guys probably were all excited too, especially if you're a Diaz fan like me. I'm a really big Diaz fan. You know, I was extremely excited, guys. This was crazy, you know. It was a good win for Diaz though, guys. Anyways, I got that pick right. Ended up with 8 out of 12 picks. That's all I gotta say, guys. DraftKings link below if you guys want to join. Great night of fights. Yeah, War Diaz. And if you guys want to join DraftKings, link below. And yeah, guys, that's all I gotta say. Catch you guys on the next video.